Alright, this is the Nitecore SRT7i GT hand torch. So I'm going to tell you why I bought it, what I use it for, and anything about it I maybe would change. Okay, so it claims to be, I think it's 1,000 lumens of brightness. It's a very kind of robust, it's made with, I think it's anodized aluminium, if I'm getting that correct. It has standard white light as well as red and blue and green and flashing and UV as well. What do I use it for? I actually use it for some differing things. I use it for photography. It's actually a good light painting torch, and I'll show you in a second, but the reason it's good, you can control the brightness from 0 with its adjuster ring here, all the way up to sort of full beam. With many torches, obviously you just press a button and you get sort of steps of power, but here you can get full control from 0 to full, so that's really, really useful. And I've actually used these sort of the colors for some lighting stuff in photography as well, so it's kind of useful for that. But on the completely other end of the spectrum, I use this for coast steering, which is a high energy activity, exploring the coast. And the reason you need a torch for that is when you go into sea caves, which rapidly become pitch black. So being IP8, it's fully waterproof, and coast steering is a really good test for equipment. It's a very rugged activity. You're in close proximity to rocks and waves, and everything you take into that environment really does get extremely battered. So yeah, it survives well doing that. So it's got the master sort of power button at the back here. So if we turn that on, and then you can access the different modes by turning the ring here. So I'll demonstrate carefully. We've got it on 0, and again I'm just turning this ring, and this is one of the wonderful features about this torch. You can incrementally turn up the power. Once you reach full power, if you turn it further, you will get the flashing white light. That's obviously a handy feature, especially if you're using it in the outdoors, and it's always handy to have any item of kit can double as a sort of emergency aid. So you know, that's if you need to summon help, that's gonna help get your attention. Okay, if we turn the ring down, and then you can access your red, blue, green, and then your ultraviolet, and then you've got flashing blue and red only. Okay, so it's got, you know, a lot of different lighting options, but as I say, the main thing that attracted me to this torch was the incremental use of the main beam was really good, as well as its waterproofing and rugged environment. So yeah, next part of this video, I'm actually going to go out and give it a bit of a test at night so you can see for yourself just how bright it is. So let's go. So I'm out in the field literally testing this Nitecore torch. So I'm just going to introduce the light. Remember, it's got this infinitely adjustable brightness, so that's really only just coming on. I'm actually an ancient stone circle, about 4,000 years old, but the reason I'm here, I thought it'd be a good idea to demonstrate how the beam travels. Obviously the ones next to me, the stones next to me, are going to be well illuminated, and we'll see as we pan around the circle and the stones get further away, you can see how this torch behaves. So that's not even quite at full brightness yet. It's pretty good. Right, let's crank it all the way up. Okay, right, beyond maximum it'll start to flash, so if I back that off, that is as bright as this thing goes. Okay, so that's definitely a useful torch. You can easily illuminate the far side of the stone circle, which is maybe 30 meters away, and then you might not be able to see it on the video, but I can clearly see the edge of the field and the hedgerow there. Maybe the same distance again, so that's pretty good. As I pan down into the corner, it kind of gets further away, and maybe we start to lose detail at that point. But yeah, so there you go. That's a pretty good torch. Happy to recommend that. Go and grab one.